Hello everyone. Today starts day 0 of the 1 million calories project. I'm going to work really hard on this and try to document how I'm doing. Today I worked on setting everything up, doing the blog post, kind of getting the rules together and just getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I start tracking every calorie. I think today we're gonna be a little bit gluttonous, but that's okay, right? Happy New Year, everyone. Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I'm over at my aunt's place. Everyone's upstairs celebrating, playing some card games. And I just wanted to come down really quickly to talk about the photo that I posted on my blog. I posted a photo without my shirt, and there's lots of photos of me online, but none like that. And they're probably, I don't know if there ever will be again. It feels like I've exposed something that I'm not shameful of, but not happy with. I have a really bad self-image when it comes to my body, and I mean, I don't even go shirtless around my wife unless I have to. So yeah, I mean, it was hard. And it's funny, right? I've been reading lots of health blogs and fitness blogs, and it's a lot of women who've had kids and stuff like that, and they have an excuse in a way, right? They have a reason why their body has changed in a way that they're not satisfied with. And my only reason is a lack of self-control. So I have to improve that. And that's what 2019 is all about. Happy New Year. So it's January 1st. The project begins. It's almost noon. I have had 0 calories so far today. Wow. How did I do that? It was a really rough night of sleep, as you can see by how I look. Breakfast and stuff will start in earnest soon, hopefully, or I guess lunch at this point. And we'll get my stuff together and we'll get working. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon on New Year's Day. Still haven't eaten anything, but I'm going to. And I'm going to actually start with one of my favorite things. Big John's beef jerky. Not a sponsor. Yeah, beef jerky is probably not necessarily the healthiest thing to eat, but it's relatively low carb for the amount of food. It's reasonably high in protein. Actually, it's very good in protein, especially compared to carbohydrates. And I really enjoy it. It kind of reminds me of my childhood growing up. My dad would make beef jerky for us. Yeah. So I'm gonna have beef jerky, but I'm also gonna have some mixed vegetables. You'll see here I got a whole thing full of mixed vegetables. So between those two, I think we're gonna get started semi-right? Hey everyone, one thing that we didn't really think about in doing these challenges is what to do with all the Christmas candy. We have so much chocolate and other candy left over from Christmas. I don't want to just throw it all out. So how do I work it into my calories so that I can enjoy it rather than garbaging it? It's going to be interesting. So it's the end of day 1. Didn't even use 1,000 calories today. We're turning in early. We got up kind of late, hard to explain. Kept on taking naps. In the background you can hear our puppy's a little unhappy with the fact that we're going to bed early, but I can't stay awake much longer today. Didn't get enough sleep last night. Hopefully tonight goes better. And tomorrow we can go grocery shopping and really try to work this out and make it right. Hey everyone, it's day 2, and one of the things that I've been thinking about is intermittent fasting versus eating 3 or 5 square meals a day. I haven't been much for breakfast my entire life, and I have to wonder how much that contributes to overeating or making bad food choices. Just a thought for the morning. One of the things that actually makes eating healthy difficult is I can live off of like beef jerky, vegetables, and Coca-Cola and water, and my wife can't. So we gotta get some more stuff in that. You know what the most difficult thing about eating healthy is? Fresh food rots, like really quickly. Do you check your eggs? My grandma used to teach me that you just kind of lift them to make sure none were stuck to the bottom, cracked open, oozing anything. This one's got a little bit of a crack in it, but I can eat that. That's all good. Do you check your eggs? Let me know. So we just got back from Aquaman, and I partook in the normal popcorn and soda. We did not get the bonus candy. We didn't do any of the combos. We shared a regular size popcorn and a regular size candy, and I tracked it in MyFitnessPal for calories. And I'm still down in calories today, which is good. And hopefully we keep trending that way. Hey everyone, it's January 3rd. And despite eating pretty much all but 600 of my calories today, I'm feeling hungry. Like, I don't know if it's boredom or just exhaustion or what's going on, but I could probably eat like another 2,000 calories today and just feel like satiated at that point. So I don't know what's up, but we'll keep track of this and we'll keep working on it. I mean, I've been pretty low on the other 2 days this week, so maybe it's just that catching up with me. January 4th, pretty much lunchtime, and I just put in some ad hoc meatloafs. I threw together some ground beef that we had left over from the spaghetti. Like it wasn't cooked in with the spaghetti sauce or anything like that. And then some veggies that we had, some mushrooms and onions. And I've never made a meatloaf before, so hopefully it turns out. Today I'm not actually feeling as hungry as I thought I would. Last night I was ready to like eat all the chocolate in our apartment, and I didn't. So that's good, I guess. And the craving didn't carry over, so can't really complain. So I'm outside with Luna, our dog, and I was thinking about the fact that, you know, I'm probably burning a little bit more calories than I would before I started this experiment, because, you know, I didn't really move from my desk other than to go to the washroom or to go to bed or to make a meal. Now I'm outside like, you know, 6+ times a day taking care of the dog. Sometimes we walk around the block, sometimes I chase her with the ball because she doesn't do fetch yet. Yeah, and so, you know, those people that are concerned about the 1,000,000 calories being too much over the course of the year, I can understand that, and I'm hoping that through a little bit of the extra effort of taking care of the dog, I will be able to kind of compensate for that. And also, I mean, we're a couple days into January here, and I'm using, you know, on average about 500 to 800 less calories per day than my 1,000,000 calorie kind of limit. So if we keep on track with that, that'll be interesting as well. So I broke down, had a headache for the last 3 days. I'm not sure if it's caffeine withdrawals or what, but I went to the convenience store and got myself a Coke. And of course, I mean, I have no cash on me, I only have debit. I'm not gonna just charge like $2 to my debit. So I also got myself a vitamin water and some ravioli. Yeah, I feel kind of ridiculous. Hopefully this will help my headache. If it does, I mean, I don't exactly know what that means in terms of, you know, calories going forward. But yeah, that's where we're at. There's a whole psychological aspect of buying junk food. You know, I went and bought soda, a pop, bottle of Coke, and I mean, the can of Coke was like 90% of the price of the bottle of Coke, and the larger bottle of Coke was only like 10% more than that, and so on and so forth, right? Like, these companies know what they're doing. They want you to buy as much of their product as possible. And if you're trying to be health conscious, they don't care. They're not going to price it reasonably. Why would they? I mean, it's not necessarily the material in the bottle that really costs them anything, or the material in the chip bag. It's really hard to buy healthy, to buy food in a calorie smart way, when they kind of stack the deck against you in terms of that financial aspect of making good choices. Nighttime is the hardest for eating. When we're just kind of relaxing, watching TV shows, I'm like biting the heck out of my nails, because I'm like not necessarily hungry, but just kind of bored. You know, when I'm taking the dog out, I just want to kind of chill and, you know, enjoy some finger food, something to eat while I'm doing this, you know? but I don't want to spend all my calories. So it's Sunday, and I made it through a week, and no real calorie issues. I found that I kind of inched up more and more as the week went on, like closer and closer to the 2700. But I think even at my worst, I was like 400 or 500 calories under the 2700, which means that I'm pretty much eating what all the calculators say is the BMR for me, my size. Again, I think that it overestimates. It doesn't scale well based on someone who's kind of outside the normal range of weight. And that's a shame. We should have a better system of tracking those kinds of things. People talk about BMR and BMI and all these different calculations, and they don't fit anyone that doesn't fit within the narrow gap of kind of small, medium, or large size clothing. It's funny, being more mindful of what you put in your mouth isn't all that difficult, and it doesn't require a bunch of changes. I think a little bit more about my portion size, I think a little bit more about what I'm eating, but not a ton more. Like, it's not a huge change in my life, and I haven't noticed like a huge shift in any part of my life. My wife is doing well with her challenge and with the kind of more focused eating that we're having and the more careful eating that we're having. I think it's good, and I can't wait to see what this looks like a year from now.